Some time ago, we went to a Rammstein concert in Belgrade, so we spent a weekend in Serbia. Therefore, I will briefly show you a driving route that you could take, enjoying the nature, visiting a 15th century monastery, reaching the Danube, visiting a medieval fortress, and finally, spending a day in the capital Belgrade. We drove from Sofia in Bulgaria and waited at the border for about 2 hours, as this is an external border for the European Union, because Serbia is not in the European Union. When you cross the border, you get on the highway for a short while, and after Pirot, you can deviate by continuing on a mountain road that winds through Stara Planina. The first stop on the route we offer you is the Temska Monastery. The Temska Monastery is located in the Stara Planina Nature Park, and is one of the oldest monasteries in Serbia. Temska Monastery is located on the beautiful slopes of Stara Planina, surrounded by wild nature, and is an ideal place for those who want to take a break from everyday city life. Dedicated to Saint Michael the Archangel, Temska stands out for its monastic atmosphere, attracting believers and history buffs alike. The monastery is an endowment of the Dejanovic family from the 14th century, and was built on the foundations of an older temple from the 11th century, and since then it has been considered an important monument of Serbian history and culture. It is also considered one of the most beautiful examples of medieval monastery architecture in Serbia. The monastery contains many precious relics and decorations, including frescoes from the 15th century depicting scenes from the Bible. So, do not miss the opportunity to visit the Temska Monastery and indulge in the charms of the Stara Planina Nature Park. The next stop on our route is the town of Knjaževac. Knjaževac is a small town in Zaječar County, and is located in the valley of the Timok River. Here you can take a short walk, and try the local cuisine. As in all of Serbia, the portions are large and the food very tasty. You must try pljeskavići, perhaps the most famous Serbian specialty, which consists of minced meat, a mixture of beef and pork, grilled. Cream is often added when serving a burger. The other must-try is the so-called cevapi, a grilled minced meat dish found traditionally in the Balkans. Cevapi are usually served in groups of 5 to 10 pieces on a plate, or in a flatbread, often with sliced onions, cream and ajvar. The route through Serbia continues in the direction of Golubac, and the road is extremely picturesque. In Golubac, you can stay overnight by renting a one-bedroom apartment with a living room for about €20 per night, which provides all the amenities. The purpose of going to Golubac is to visit the famous Golubac Fortress. The Golubac Fortress is a medieval fortress located on the banks of the Danube River. There was also a Roman fortress at this place, called Karljubaria. From 803 to 1018, the region was part of the First Bulgarian Kingdom. The area fell under Byzantine rule, but after 1193 the fortress was again within the limits of the Bulgarian state until 1257. In 1335, the area around the fortress was occupied by the Hungarian army. Between 1345 and 1355, the Serbian king Stefan II captured the Branicevo area and the fortress. In local restaurants, in addition to traditional Serbian cuisine, you can try grilled Danube River fish. And the portions are again generous. Golubac is located right on the banks of the Danube River, with the Romanian coast visible across the street. On the second day of the tour, you can head to the capital of Serbia, Belgrade. What you can see in Belgrade in 2 days. First of all, it is the Kalemegdan Park and the Belgrade Fortress. This place was once an important fortification, and today it serves as a park. The entrance is from Knez Mihailova and offers beautiful views, especially at sunset. It consists of park lanes and clearly distinguishable remains of fortifications, divided into an upper and a lower fortress. Here there are several cafes, tennis and basketball courts, museums and an observatory. Explore the confluence of the Sava and the Danube, as well as the iconic Pobednik statue. Republika Square is a main meeting place in Belgrade and is located right next to the statue of Mihajlo Obrenović and important buildings such as the National Theatre, the National Museum and the pedestrian street, Knez Mihailova, which leads to the fortress and the Kalemegdan Park. You will also enjoy visiting Skadalaja Street. It is a pedestrian area full of restaurants and cafes in the spirit of Bohemian Old Belgrade. Here you can find live performances of old town songs. The street is paved, so choose your shoes wisely. Skadalia never sleeps. It is no coincidence that over the years Alfred Hitchcock, Jimi Hendrix, and a bunch of famous people have visited restaurants in the area. Kralja Milona Street. Here you will find sites such as the Old Palace, built in 1881 and today the seat of the municipality, the White Palace, an old noble estate, as well as the New Palace, built at the beginning of the 20th century, today serving as the seat of the president. Opposite the Old Palace, you can also see the building of the Serbian Parliament. The Nikola Tesla Museum, don't miss one of the must-stops for those interested in science. It is located in the center of Belgrade, in a beautiful villa from 1929, and in accordance with Teslax, will keeps all his belongings moved to Belgrade in 1951. You will see his original books, magazines, drawings, documents, photos and models. Take a look at the St. Sava Cathedral. It is the largest Serbian Orthodox church, built in several stages, starting in 1935. It is located on Slavia Street. And art lovers can visit the National Museum. Among the artists whose rare works are in the National Museum are Matisse, Rembrandt, Picasso, Rodin, Renoir, Degas, Cézanne, Monet and many others. The museum is proud of its French, Italian, Japanese, Russian collection, as well as Cubist works. Regarding transportation to Belgrade, planes land at Nikola Tesla Airport, which is located about 12 kilometers from the city itself. Most major and smaller international airlines operate direct flights to Belgrade. As soon as you get off the plane, you could take a taxi into town. The city is divided into 6 zones, and for each zone there is a fixed price, between 1,400 and 1,600 dinars. If you are traveling by car, it is recommended to enter the city from the south via the E75 highway, as well as from the southwest via the so-called Ibar highway. Main roads enter the capital from the east and northeast. Belgrade's extensive transport system covers almost the entire city, Novi Belgrade, Zemun and other suburbs. As our weekend adventure in Serbia comes to a close, we've journeyed through a landscape rich with natural beauty and historical treasures. From the serene drive through lush countryside to the awe-inspiring 15th century monastery, our path has taken us to the majestic Danube, past a formidable medieval fortress, and finally into the vibrant heart of Belgrade. Each stop has offered a glimpse into Serbia's diverse and captivating heritage. As we say goodbye, remember that this is just a taste of what Serbia has to offer. We hope this journey has inspired you to explore and discover the hidden gems of this remarkable country. And for heavy music lovers, in the description, I will leave a link to the concert we visited Rammstein, May 25, 2024, Belgrade. Until next time, safe travels and happy exploring.